Good morning. How y'all doing? Happy Thursday, my world. Happy whenever you'll see this in your world, okay? Bienvenidos a mi canal. Welcome back to my channel. If you know me, thank you so much for coming back to see it, girl. I appreciate you for showing up again. If you do not recognize this face right here, my bad. My name is Latrice. Nice to meet you. And this right here is Faith by Latrice. Yes. Where faith is a muscle we exercise around here. Now, let's get on into it, y'all know, to the daily, because I have probably 2 minutes. Listen. PD, Pastor Darius Daniels, what's up? They did a replay of his Bible study last night. It was an older one, right? It's in a series he had called, it's in the I Am series. And this one was I Am Royalty Part 2. It's coming out of the book of Esther. Now, here's a quick little backstory about Esther. Esther was an orphan raised by her cousin. Once you skip a few, she ends up being put in a position to be picked to be a queen. AKA, she's now royalty. She goes from being an orphan to being a queen. PD says that would have, think about the juxtaposition. You go from being an orphan. What are orphans? They don't have much. They don't have family. They probably struggle for a majority of their life. She goes from an orphan to being a queen. Royalty. The Bible says she found favor with the king. She goes from being an orphan, having a rough, a tough, an uneasy life, lacking a lot of things, to being a queen. Royalty, having favor with all the people inside of the kingdom. God moved her from having not enough to being a queen. Here's the thing he said. He said, how did she go from being an orphan to a queen? The queen must have been in her already. This is about knowing your identity. She was She was royal before she had the royalty. He talked about God deals with our identity. We have to have the identity understood before we do purpose, because it's hard, it's difficult to try to figure out who you are and what you're supposed to do in life at the same time. You can't be trying to figure out what you're here to do in life if you still don't know who you are. Last thing, he said we have to have royal standards. This is 1 point of 3, but he said we have to have royal standards. That means I'm not just going to accept anything. I'm not just going to accept anybody in my life. I'm not just going to do life with anybody. He said we have to have royal standards. Having royal standards, it's not being arrogant. It's protection. That means I can't just have my soul around anybody. The way that I'm set up, I know God gave me this motivational mercy showing gift, a divine, deep empathy for people. Now, if y'all are following me, there was another video I said that empathy gift, that mercy showing gift that I have was also paired with, not intentionally, not on purpose, by God, but I had the spirit of rejection over me, past tense, that birthed a people-pleasing spirit. Which means I subjected my soul to all kinds of people, all kinds of things. I gave and gave and gave and gave, and I was depleted. I was empty. I was subjecting myself to a lot of things because I didn't yet know who I was. Oh, but God. It's dealing with me regarding identity. So now it's becoming just a little bit more easier to say no to things. A little bit more easier to not be around certain people and not feel bad about it. He said we have to have royal standards because I can't just subject myself to any old thing or any old body that would compromise or destroy my destiny. That's it. Go about your business. I am royalty, and so are you. Si nadie te ha dicho hoy, este día que te estoy hablando a ti mismo. If nobody has told you today, I want to tell you, I love you. You're important. You matter. You're valued. You can't just be around everybody. Okay. Can't just be accepting any old thing. All right, that's it. Come about your business, I said. Life be lifing out here. But guess what? We are going to prosper regardless. Catch you on the flip side. Bye.